Hi, I'm Lexi Rudley. I'm the president of the Jewish Student Association here at Stony Brook University, Hillel. And behind the camera, we got Siobhan.
Hi, I'm Siobhan. I'm the chair of external relations for JSA.
She'll be asking me a few questions today, so let's get into it.
What's your Hillel story?
Okay, so I think the first thing that comes to mind for me is like how I actually got involved in Hillel. So, you know, like I've always grown up, like I went to like Chabad when I was like really young. So that's more of like an Orthodox environment. Then I went to a conservative temple. And again, that was kind of like not it for me. And then I had my bat mitzvah in a Reform temple. And that's where I've stayed all this time. And so I love it there. But so when I got to Stony Brook, I didn't really know what I wanted to do with Judaism. I wasn't sure if I was going to pursue it in college. But, you know, I took the first step. I went to Shabbat for Hillel back in like October, my freshman year. And I was so busy. One of my friends was always trying to get me to go. So, you know, took Rebecca's advice. I finally went with my friend Hope. And I first sat down at the table. I was like feeling kind of awkward because like everyone's like doing their own thing. Everyone's with their friends. And our old Springboard fellow, Trudy, came over to me and was like, oh my God, hi, like, what's your name? Who are you? And like, was really interested in like my story and like who I was as a person. And like, I automatically felt like so welcomed into the community. And I just met like so many people through Hillel that are just so kind and welcoming. And like, it's not exactly what you'd expect from like a Jewish environment, I think, but Hillel, Stony Brook Hillel just like exceeded my expectations immediately. And that's why I stayed, so.
What's your favorite Hillel activity?
This is a hard one. I'd have to say, okay, so for Sukkot, for the high holidays, we always do like an edible Sukkot making like activity. And so we would literally, at least last year, we sat in the Sukkot, which had been like ravished by wind, but we put it back up. And we had edible Sukkot making. So we literally made Sukkots out of like pretzels and candy and frosting. And it was just like so much fun. I had fun with my friend Michael and a bunch of people on the board at the time. And it was just such a good time. So I like that activity the best, for sure.
Who's your favorite staff member here at Hillel?
So they said they'd kill me if I had one to say. I'm contractually signed with Hillel. I have to like everyone the same. So sorry, Siobhan.
What's your favorite Torah portion?
Okay, so my favorite Torah portion is definitely the one with Noah's Ark. So that was my bat mitzvah Torah portion or parsha. And so, I don't know, it means a lot to me also. And it's also the parsha I've done the most research on, for sure. And it's just really about like when they, on the ark, when God is like, bring two of each animal onto the ark. I just think there's just so much environmental activism in that. Like you want to save two of everything so they can reproduce and repopulate the earth. And I just think that's such a beautiful thing. And definitely, especially in Reform Judaism, and I think in Judaism in general, activism is so important. And so definitely now in a world like this where there's racial injustice and the environment's kind of going wild, like there's wildfires in California and Washington and Oregon right now, it's definitely important to speak your voice and use it. And so, yeah, that's my favorite parsha.
Thank you.
Thank you. Shana Tova, guys. Bye.